Anyways, what's up, y'all? It is I, Lucas. Welcome back to the MoshCast, y'all. It's been a minute, but again, whenever new album does come out, we're gonna review it. In February, we had some albums that did came out, but again, we didn't do pre-surveil because of a lot of mental things and college things and that. I'll talk about that at the end. But I'm gonna tell you that I haven't listened to it. We'll get to it. But again, February didn't have any releases I was excited for that I worked at. But we'll talk about the ones that we're doing this month and next month, which I'm excited about. So, Jason, come on in and we're gonna talk about this album.
Hello, well, welcome back to the MoshCast. Actually, it's been a while since we've done an episode of the MoshCast. It's been a month, as a matter of fact. Right, we're back. Finally reviewing Pierce the Veil, just to get out of the way and stuff. So, yeah, let's talk about music's album.
Yep, I was meant to do this like a couple weeks, but we didn't have people to go, and then after that, again, mental things just came up, and then school, college things just came up. I'll talk about that at the end and tell you where we are about that. But it's not about that. We're going to talk about Priest of Veil. If you don't know who the Veil are, I do not know what to tell you.
Google is free for a reason.
Google is free.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're from, but they are I don't know if they consider like a genre, but they are a rock and metal band. So, did they come out a new album? And I'm excited about this. I'm very excited to see because again, we all know them from King Today for that song and how popular that song was on TikTok and how popular it really got. So this is kind of like the pop off TikTok. Hey, let's try to make something happen there. They've been popular for a while, like for on the scene side or whatever, on the rock side, but they blew up with that song. So let's get into the first song.
All right.
And this one is called "Death of the Executioner."
All right, let's do it.
About in this song and what basically it talks about. As I'm going to pause that right there for a second, and I'm going to talk to you about it. So, this one talks about social media and the reputation of others having an unreal expectation of perfection, and how people are always waiting for you to make a mistake so they can destroy you. So, yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, look at social media today. Look at wrestling social media, for example, today. And look at, political social media, for example. Like, a lot of the shit that we see today, a lot of people are trying to tear each other down. Some people do deserve it. I'm not going to give you any, like, benefit of doubt that some people do deserve to be like that. Because they're shitty people. And what we're living today, we don't tolerate that. But there are some people that can say something accidentally or one mistake and define who you are, according to them. If you really are a true friend, on social media, or in real life, you have to understand that people's intentions are there. I understand that people get emotional. I get it. I know people don't make the best decisions. But you have to understand that people don't have the emotional capacity like you. They don't have the emotional stability like you. Like, why are we focusing on tearing each other down today? Hell, there's some people on TikTok trying to tear me down because I had an opinion on something. When I made a video about how men went from like going to war and wearing dresses, you haven't gone down to history. 1700s, people wore dresses. 800s, some people wore dresses. People in war wore dresses, y'all. They're kilts. The Scottish people wear. Why are you focused on tearing down somebody that's a different opinion than you? Wrestling. It's just social media in general. I do not get it. But going to the song, I like it. I don't necessarily I love it, but I don't hate it. I like the sound of what they do in this song, and I like what they chorus. But I feel like, my personal opinion, it was a bit dragged on. I figured it ended like 3 minutes. This thing's like 4 minutes. I feel like I was waiting for a time to where it's supposed to stop. That's just me. Jason, which part of it?
Yeah, I mean the song was not bad. It definitely didn't have to be that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was solid at least.
All right. So going to the next song called, it's a single off the album, I believe, called Pass the Nirvana. How ironic we get Nirvana in the song. We'll see.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
We'll see what they come up here.
That
Oh,
was I actually kind of like that.
I actually do. No, I haven't listened to the single. I'm not even lying to you, Wesley. I haven't listened to the damn single.
Same here.
Oh my god. I did not. Did it at the beginning like sound familiar? If that's just me, it sounded like Drain You by Nirvana. From the Nirvana.
Yeah,
I noticed it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. Why does it sound familiar? And I think it was. Hold on. What was it? Oh, okay. So this is not about Nirvana, I don't think. So, so this is about many horrible traumas the youth of America had endured over the past few years. COVID, no proms, no graduations, and insurrections, school shootings, the list goes on. The lives have been tossed around cozy and dreary tensions with our country that inflated to own homes, family, friends. It represents an euphoric detachment from all that anxiety and stress and finding some form of peace or nirvana. Man, again, it's a great topic to talk about. The world we live in today has been not been great. Florida is a big example of that. Um, Tennessee is a great example of that. A lot of people, when they don't see something different from an old cis male, most of them, they see it like, oh, these people are different than me. Let's try to ruin their lives, even though we did nothing to them. Which, again, what the fuck we doing in America? Legit, every single country of us haven't laughed at. And you know what? I really do hope that, again, our generation could do something about that. But overall, the song, though, holy shit. I did not expect it. I did not expect that. I came in like full, like dived in. I'm like, I didn't know what to expect, but my God, like I enjoyed the guitar and the really instrumentals to it. And the least that I do not know the lead singer's name again. Do not sue me for that. But this song was absolutely incredible though. Like, love the vocals, love the guitar, just how heavy it was without like focus on screaming and just focus on instrumentals. I like that. So great song. Jason, what you thought of it?
yeah. I actually really enjoyed the song. I did not expect the sound of it. It
I think no one did.
yeah, it definitely sounded different than from what I know.
Yeah, I mean, the King of the Day came out like 2011, 2012, and then I think so. So yeah, they're gonna be different with their sound. So all right, next song is Even When I'm Not With You. So let's play. That's all I'm gonna say. It's short, but what the fuck was that? I don't know what to say. And I'm not saying this in a good way either. We just got a great song called Past Nirvana. But what the hell in Imagine Dragons or what the fuck clapping shit was this? I'm sorry.
It was boring.
Yeah, it was. I'm not even lying to you. I was just sitting just like, this it? It sounded like something else. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do something different. I get it. But it does not mix well.
It didn't work.
It does not mix. It didn't mix into this. Who mixed this? It sounded like some like bad quality mixing. I did not like it. I don't. I'm sorry, y'all, but that'd be critical, man. I
Think
love
critically.
I love Priest of Hell, but this is not it for me. Jason, again,
Right.
you can go by too.
Yeah, I'll have to agree. It was not that good.
That right there again, yeah, two
The
like
previous song was better.
without question. So,
Yeah.
oh god, okay. So this is why. Okay, so either one of the you is a love word present to love from a long distance, especially the one love not to see as a scene before the second song emerged contact. So this is the Instagram comment that is waiting for his wife, who was pregnant with a child at this time the song was released. Which again, I can understand what they're going for. I like the meaning of the song, but I just did not get with the mixing of that song, in my personal opinion. If you like it again, guess good on you. That is good on you. But again, if you do not like it, Burger King, I don't want to hear your commercial. But if you don't like it, that's okay too. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you don't like it or not. You like what you like. And I'm glad that they've written for a pregnant wife. I can respect that. But mixing for me was not it. All right, hopefully next song can be better. This one's called Emergency Contact. Okay, I think it's a slight improvement, but definitely I think this is like my second favorite so far. But definitely again, there's some issues I do have with it. The issues I have with it again, it's kind of like how like drawn out it is. That's a kind of the theme I'm kind of seeing. Again, this grunge, I like grunge. I really do like grunge.
Yeah.
But again, it's a little bit dragged out for a bit too long. So I'm gonna talk about the meaning again. Jason can go. You know me how this goes. All right. Emergency contact is about longing and desperation, with wanting to take a relationship to the next level or requesting the partner to lead you there or let you go, rather be stuck in a limbo. Which again, I respect the hell what they're doing with that, because again, sometimes we get that kind of feeling. So again, I respect that. I'm thinking what they're doing for here. I respect the hell out of it. So yeah. Again, I like it, but a little bit dragged out for too long. I'm starting to notice a trend here, and I do not want that to happen. So, Jason, what you thought of it?
In a way, yeah, it was kind of better than the previous song, but still does not top the second song, the single. Yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts.
This shit just kicked me out. I'm back.
Yeah, Lucas. I just said that in a way, it was a good improvement, but it does not top the Nirvana song.
Yeah, past Nirvana. Yeah. All right. So next song. This one is called "Flawless Execution." Let me blur my background. But this one's called "Flawless Execution." Okay, this ending is weird. What the hell?
These endings, though.
Um, okay, so that is follows an execution. So this one talks about burn the line between love and sex relationships. Oh, fun, oh, fun. Oh, excuse me. It represents when you love somebody so much that it's okay for being used and abused if that is what they want. Okay, so we're calling out me. We're calling out me again. Okay. Okay, song. Okay, piece of veil. You're gonna call me out. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of my relationship and just in general how it went. I'm gonna be honest and just straightforward with it. I love that woman. That was it. I really did. But again, when you're kind of in love, in a toxic relationship, you do not see those kind of red flags. You do not see what people are saying. Hey, don't date this person; they're toxic, or don't date this person; they mess around with other people. I didn't listen to that shit, y'all. I went for it, and unfortunately, things happened. Mental, abuse. I call it sensitive. Like a lot of things. Like again, I was trying to do my best in a relationship, and again, it just didn't work out for me. I got used. I got used pretty well. Instead of resolving things, instead of resolve conflict, it was like a constant when we have conflict. Like I'm breaking up with you. That shit, you cannot take that back. When you say I want to break up, I hate you, I don't like you anymore, I want a divorce, those things like that trigger somebody. You solve it and you go on and communicate and say, how can I be a better partner? How can I be a better best friend? How I can be a better friend to you? And not just leaving the dust like that. I was a damn fool. But yeah. Thank you for calling me out, Nirvana. Not Nirvana, please Bill. God, I called it Nirvana. Damn it. Hi, TikTok. All right, if TikTok is still alive. But yeah, I think the song is good. I like the chorus and stuff. But the same fucking problem is the ending of the songs and how it blends in and how it's kind of been dragged out. Except to criticize. But I do like some aspects of it, the grunge and stuff. I love that. But again, it's the mixing and the ending of songs just feel like it's like get that weird kind of look. At least for me. Jason, what do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, the song was okay. The ending, nah. It's weird.
It was weird. Yeah, definitely weird. I'll say it felt like God. It felt like
Yeah.
the ending feel like you're like in a 9 Inch Nails song. That's what it feels.
Right, yeah.
I love 9 Inch Nails, y'all, but Place and Phil do not need me 9 Inch Nails. Okay, there's only one 9 Inch
Right.
Nails. All right, so next song, as I'm going to do this again, this gonna probably pull up an ad probably. Yep, it did, and this
Yep.
Ritz. The fuck, I hate Ritz. But and what I will say about the song before I get into it, I don't know what to expect from this. And this is 3 minutes 42 seconds, so it's not really that long.
Okay.
So this is called Jaws of Life.
Sounds
Hold on. I actually really like that song. I don't know what it was about that, but
it was not that bad.
the guitar in this, I don't know who's the fucking guitarist is, but this really is a grunge feeling. I like that. I really like that. It reminds me. It does remind me a lot of Nirvana, but the intro of it. a little bit, but let's talk about this song though. Hopefully Genesis cannot be a bitch to me. But so this one talks about takes influence of 90s grunge subgenre, and this one tries to reinvent themselves to get unstuck from a grip, also wanting to enjoy what they are in life. And it's about trying to get released from white script and finding your way. Man, let me tell you something. When you're in, like, say like you're getting a bad relationship, or say like you got into like a bad school year or something bad constantly, it's hard because your life is just gripped like this. Like you were in a constant like vice grip, and what I learned is that you can enjoy life and you can just be like, all right, let's let this vice grip grow. Let's not think about that. Let's think about a new path that we can do. And once you get on that new path and try new things and get out of your comfort zone and try something new and you like it, you don't really think about that, you know? And I'm always say this. If you are stuck in something, like a bad relationship,
Mm-hmm.
get out of it. Just simply get out of it. But I really do like this song. I really do like this song, and I definitely think what they're going for here. So again, not bad, not bad, and definitely not dragged out for too long. It ended up where I wanted to be. So definitely my second favorite off the album. Jason,
This song was decent. It wasn't that bad. This song
pass it on.
and the past the Nirvana song are probably some of the best ones so far on this album.
Definitely.
The other
All
songs
right.
either were not good or they were just okay.
There are some songs that were just okay, and some songs were good, and some songs were just kind of shit.
Yeah, true.
So we kind of get a mix of everything here. So this is a rating.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna get to that when we get to the end. So this one is
Yep.
called "Damn the Man Saved the Empire." I like the titles of these names. It's decent. I'm not saying it's great or good. It's decent. It's just decent and kind of in the middle for me. I like what they did in instrumentals, but I just again the mixing the vocals is again just kind of a sound in a little bit for me in this song at least. But I like the instrumentals. I think what they're going for is like a '90s like alternative grunge kind of shit kind of issue, which I like that kind of sound. So yeah, so this one again talks about when you talk to somebody on one social media, but hold on, make sure I said this right. It's about interacting with a person on social media. You can never know what truly goes on with their life. Let me tell you something about that, man. I met a lot of people on social media. Hell, this is how I met Jason and Josh and Sid and all that. I met them on the fucking internet. Fucking internet. I met this man on Instagram. I met Josh on a freaking a podcast I used to do. I forgot the name of that shit. I met AJ on
Crash
Skype.
and burn.
I met AJ on Skype. I met Sid on Discord. I met Julian on I think Instagram. I think like all these type of things. Like again, you do not know what the life is going for. You don't know what they go for day to day basis. All of them. Yeah, I don't know what they go on day to day basis, but you know what I say? I support no matter what. Because these are basically brothers, days, and just my siblings. Brothers, sisters, and siblings. That's what they are to me. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm like the dad. That some of them do not are learning the way I want to. Like Jason, not Jason. Jason, you cool. Um, Josh and AJ. those are the main two that again I had to feel to be a dad movie. And I do not like that feeling. I really don't like that feeling. But I understand why, because they don't have that guidance like I do with other people. And I'm kind of got a point now where I just don't give a fuck. I really just do not care what people perceive me. Like someone just say something to me and just try to get a rise out of me. That's their attention. I know what your attention is, and I'm not gonna buy that shit. But that's just what I'm gonna say about that. But man, it was decent. Jason, what's your thought of it? As we're gonna get to the next song in about a couple seconds.
It had a pretty good meaning to it. I can definitely relate to that too. So yeah.
Oh shit, it's a new trailer. Oh shit.
Only because of the meaning is why I like the song. That's all.
Yeah. I need to put up my fire stick or some shit. All right. So next song is called Resilience. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like it. Again, I like the song, but again, I feel like he kind of like building it up, which I like. But again, it's doing something different. I don't know. I'm very mixed about it. I'm very mixed about this. I don't know. I really mixed about it. I just don't know. I don't know. Let's say that. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I mean, I guess it's fine.
I don't know. I gotta listen to it again after the recordings to really just get into it. So this one talks about this is according to artists, I guess. I don't know who said this. But I had a vision of a classic movie where a hand pops out of dirt when they've been buried alive. And when the person starts to pull it apart off the surface. It's a way you dig out the way of the hole and your eyes finally see the sun and they adjust. So I like what they mean going for it because again, you're going for a classic movie or something off a movie. When I think of Buried Alive, I think The Undertaker just because my wrestling dish. With Buried Alive, the Undertaker shit.
Right.
That's what I think about. But I like the aspect they're going for here, but again, I'm mixed about like the vocals and all that type of stuff. Okay. That's just me. So going to the next song, the interlude. I'm gonna go through that. Next one, oh Jesus, are you gonna call me out again? I think this album trying to call me out.
Oh no.
All right, hold on. Before we get to as Disney, please get out of order. Anyways, the next song is called Shared Trauma.
Shared trauma. All right.
Oh boy, here we go. Down like 3 minutes because I need to talk about something here.
What's up? What you got?
I'll tell at the meeting when we get there because again they're trying to call me out again. I guess I'm just like attracting broken people. But I got another issue with it. Why again? I feel like they're going for a synth route or going for like a hip synth route. I don't know what they're going for in this song. I seriously don't know. I want to do some variety, do something different. I will give credit with that. I will give credit. I did not like the song. I'm sorry. I do not like the song. Something about it just was missing. I like what they're going for with meaning, but something to the song just felt missing. A missing puzzle piece. I'll say that. It sucks, man, because I was really hyped about this. Had low stakes for this album. I was really excited for this. And honestly, this is kind of mid. This is mid. I'll tell you the meaning now before I go into a fucking rant. So this one talks about it speaks for itself, and I quote, and I always feel like shared trauma, going through traumatic experience with somebody can be one of the strongest bonds in human existence. Knowing that you both been in something together will always connect you in such a powerful way. I think that's beautiful. It's a good way I can come out of the bad. Musically, it is a collaboration that came out of a loopy analog beat that Jamie sent me. It was a very fun to play, which again, I like what they're doing, but again, the sound is not for me. It's not for me. Again, Priest and Bell can like design all they want, but some of us, again, that's just not our sound to do, and then we can respect that. And I do agree, like sharing something with like a big trauma, like I did on this podcast, and did on with other people. Like when I share something like that, I trust them. That's the thing about me. When I share something that's very, very meaningful or very, very private to me, you have something with me. That is the bottom line. But I'll tell you this. It is a strong bond. It really is a strong bond because you have somebody that you lie to, somebody that you can go to. So I can agree with that. I don't know what to say about this whole entire album. I'm gonna get there, but shake my head, man. Jason.
I get the meaning of it, but the song could have been better.
Man,
that's all.
You said the exact same thing with Green Day. Remember Green Day had the Father to All album?
I remember that.
Hey, I'll show you guys something. I'm not shitting on Green Day because I got a vinyl of a Green Day. This was gifted to me, by the way. Set this down gently. But honestly, even Green Day is a bad album, man. So, as Jason said, it could have been better. Could have been better. All right, next song is called So Far So Fake. Like this album. Is again a bit of an improvement, but again, it's just not like up there to be like, oh wow, this is a big improvement. It's just like a small, like little stepping stone. But I like what they go for here. But again, there's one lyric or one like flow to the song. It reminded me of Wrecking Ball on Miley Cyrus for some fucking reason. But let's talk about the song though. Let's talk about it. And as Ellen Knight said, let me talk to you. Because I'm gonna look this shit up real quick. So this is written 2017. And it's written for a long time. It's about you being betrayed by somebody you felt was a friend. Shit. And the wound never really meant it, but whatever apology doesn't feel like it's enough, it feels like it never been resolved. So the bit angry, a bit sour, a bit difficult to think about, but always want to write about things that affected my life. Yeah, I mean, I dealt with that type of shit too, man. Let me talk to you about that. We asked some people, and I asked some people that, we have had, not in certain podcasts, but just in my life in general, that came in, and they gave me a lot of blessings. Like, they gave me a lot of great things to look at, and a lot of things to be grateful about. I'll give them that. But again, they got me a little bit of trauma too, like a bit of a lot of apologizing and make me feel really, really invalidated. Make other people invalidated as well. I mean, I'll say this about that. Like, yes, we and some people end up things pretty sourly and try to like just end up the bridge here and there, which I've done a lot of times. but that's not necessarily resolving that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's a bit of improvement, but not too much. So yeah. Jason, what you thought about the song?
I guess in a way it was kind of an improvement, but um, it wasn't really the best song on the album.
No.
No.
All right, last song until we get this massive atrocity done.
Finally.
Yeah. All right, so this is called 12 Fractures featuring Coey Morido. Morinado. What the fuck's your name?
The hell is that?
I don't know. I don't know. It's Coey Morido. I think I pronounce it. I think it's some Spanish. I hate when I don't pronounce things like the way I want to. I'll figure it out, y'all. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
This. Coey Moriando. I think it's Morando. Moriando? I think it's Morando. I think we're going to go Morando. Something like that. Morando. I think we're going to call it that. A little Spanish accent coming out. So this one talks about two people. You two favorite people in the world. Say like your parents, or say like your friends, or your partners, or whatever the case may be, and they eventually have a fallout or they fall apart. That's what the song is about because it brings a fraction, or not fraction, but fracture to the friendship, the partnership, the relationship, whatever the case may be. Like it fractured that shit. Because I'll give you a perfect example. I had two people that were dating, and I love them both. I love them both, and I still talk to both of them to this day. And I thought one was very, very cool. And unfortunately, they broke up because of things that they agree with, and one person, their insecurities come out, and they were very, very toxic. And I'm not necessarily like friends with him, but I'm like mutual to them. But that type of shit like leaves a like a mark on other people. And I understand like if you want to be friends with your ex, that's again, that's up to you. I'm not gonna judge you by that. But don't get back together with them, man. Stop. But overall, this album, again, they had some great flashes, but they kind of miss entirely. That's what I'm kind of like seeing. Great flashes in some of the songs. I'll give you a perfect example. Death Execution was a good, decent song. Passing the Bond was an amazing song. Um, Even Not With You was not it for me. Energy Content was not bad. Follow's Execution was actually not too bad either. Jaws of Life was really good. I like Jaws of Life. Database Empire was decent. Resilience was decent. Sure, Trauma I didn't really like. And So Far So Fake, I did not really. I was kind of like okay with it. And 12 Fractures, I did not like it and not the album like that. Let it bring sour taste in my mouth. I'm gonna be honest with you. So my rating's gonna be kind of low. Jason, what you thought of it?
I mean, I guess it was fine. A fine way to end off the album. Overall, I would say this album was not the best.
God, it's gonna be hard to rate it. I'm gonna give this right now. So we're getting our ratings. Jason, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll just give this I guess a 7 because there are some good songs on this album at least.
7. Oh, I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be kind of harsh. All
Yeah.
right,
So,
we're gonna be.
anyways,
I'm gonna be.
I'll go with 7. So, go ahead, Lucas.
All right, so for me, I am gonna go. I gotta give this a 4. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give this a 4. The reason why I gave it a 4 is because there are great flashes of this album. I told you before. If you want to have some great flashes, I think so far so faith can be one of them. The Jaws of Life, definitely I'll say that, and Emergency Contact as well. Not Emergency Contact. Flawless Execution, that's what it was. And Passion Nirvana is a really good song too. It's a really good song. But the rest of the album was not memorable. It did not stick. And some of the songs I really was kind of pissed off and didn't like. And a lot of people are like, oh, why you didn't like it? You like something different, right? When they're executed right. The reason why I like the Paramore album so much was because it got variety and a good mixing, and it brought something to the table. This album had really bad mixing, was drawn out for too long, and some of the endings and some of the pacing was very, very questionable. I can appreciate what they did some different, but there is got to be a pro and a con of that. And unfortunately, this album may be my worst album of the year so far. We're in March. In March. And this is maybe my worst album of the year. And this sucks, man. I love Priest of Hell. I love what the past stuff did. But this one just was not it. But again, if you like this album, I'm not going to judge you. You can like it. You can give a lot of meaning to it. If it means something a lot to you, I'm proud of you for that. I will give you credit. I will be proud of that, and I respect that. But for me, just wasn't for me. So, yeah. So let's get into announcements and let's get into other things. So, the next album we're going to do in 2 weeks, me and Jason, hopefully some other people, are going to do Fall Out Boy's new album. That album is coming out on the 24th. We're going to do it on the 25th of March. And then the next album we're going to do that 3 weeks later will be Metallica's new album that is coming out as well. That will be on April 16th. And people look out for that. Those 2 albums we're going to definitely do. And we don't know if Bay Mail is going to come out with an album. So if they do come out with an album anytime soon, this upcoming spring, then we'll let you know and we'll book it. So, yeah, those so far the albums we're looking at so far. I may do that streaming as well. We don't know just yet. I'll have to ask them, see how they feel about that. But yeah, and the reason why I've not been on MoshCast, not been on, is because I'm doing college scenes. Oh shit, I'm doing college scenes again. If you guys don't know, I made a finalist on the program. I made a finalist of the top 10 of the program at West Carolina University. And on Wednesday, I'm going to go there and be the finalist over there. I don't know when I'm getting in or not, so I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get in or not, because again, I don't know. But I will tell you that it's been a great journey. So that's all I'm saying about that. That's why I've been on. A lot of mental things been happening. A lot of cloud depression came in. Just a lot of mental things have been happening to all of us here. And we just need to kind of like separate a little bit. But we're back now. We're not gonna be gone for too long. 2 weeks. We're gonna come back with Fall Out Boy, and then after that we're gonna come back with Metallica and whatever Bay Mail comes out. So yeah, Jason, get your outro out of the way, and I'll show you where you can find us.
Anyway, thanks for watching the MoshCast. Yeah, we haven't done the MoshCast as much lately because personal stuff, college,
Just live.
and life, and then a lot of us have other hobbies going on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Instagram, of course. If you play Minecraft, join my Minecraft server. I just got a new role actually, so I'm gonna have more responsibilities on that due to my promotion that I got today. So, um, I'll still be here, but I'm mainly gonna be focused on my senior mod role now. Well,
Yeah, you're
so
getting old.
yeah, yeah. So I'll be more focused on that with new responsibilities, but I'll still be here when I can, of course. I'm not going away.
Yeah, man. So for me, my outro. Thank you guys for watching the episode of Priest of Veil, new album. Disappointed. As I want to say, very, very disappointed in this album. Again, I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed. That's the old parent saying. But again, you
Of
can find
course.
us on Crash and Burn. Crash and Burn. We are doing WrestleMania season.
I can't wait for that WrestleMania.
Can't wait, and we're going to WrestleMania season. And I'm going to say this right now: we're not going to do NXT. Too much work, and
we're not doing NXT or the Ring of Honor show, but we will be watching though.
We will be watching them, but again, we're not going to
do episodes on them
because again, we're not going to do multiple episodes a week that time because it's
no
a big
more.
season. It's a big season for all of us fans, and
Mania is a top priority.
It's a really top priority for us wrestling fans. It's like our Super Bowl.
Yes,
So, it really is. So again, we'll let you know where we're going from there. But also, I want to give a big shout out to Rey Mysterio.
Hall of Fame.
But Rey Mysterio from WWE, again, if you don't know, Rey Mysterio got done to Hall of Fame. This man, again, has been a big part of my childhood and got me into wrestling. And the scene gets a Hall of Fame unexpectedly. Well fucking deserved. So, yeah, follow my Instagram, Lucas.100336. Follow my TikTok, Lucas_Raymaker. If TikTok's still alive and don't get banned, because United States is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, again, you can find our new podcast that me and Sid Julian just did. We had to shoot episodes because we missed a week, and we're probably gonna miss another week because I'm gonna be gone to the mountains, and Julian's got a concert. So Sid, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that we're leaving you, but I promise you when I come back, we're gonna be the best. Not gonna be the best, but we're gonna make this a hell of an episode that we're gonna do.
The greatest episode ever.
Exactly. So
y'all are gonna have a blast.
Yeah. So again, just keep a lookout for that. And Instagram, just look up my posts. Again, I may be posting like tomorrow or today. I just post randomly. If I look good, I post. So you gotta see my face. That's just how I am. So yeah, again, follow us for any of those stuff. And we will see you for Fall Out Boy.